The transition from Halloween to November 1st, it ends so fast.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's crazy.
I know.
Yeah,
It's both gonna
then all
come
of a
in
sudden
just
it's
like what, 2
fall
weeks?
and leaves and
Mhm.
Thanksgiving.
Do you have a favorite holiday?
It used to be, not anymore, but I used to really like 4th of July, not because the symbolism behind it. It was just like,
Mm.
hey, barbecue and beach and you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it just
Like,
felt good. Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel I feel now that I used to really enjoy Thanksgiving,
Mhm.
but we moved to Arizona and I'm not that close to my family anymore. So it's all, we never really know if we're going to go to San Diego and go be with my mom and them until maybe the week of. Christmas just doesn't have that same feel anymore either. As your kids get older, it's just not the same. I
Yeah.
don't know, but
You know,
that
I
part's
feel
kind of
like
sad.
yeah, that you can't keep up any kind of like are they just not into the tradition as much or
No, so my oldest daughter, her and her friends will do Friendsgiving a couple days before, or maybe a week before.
Mhm.
But for Thanksgiving, I always work the next day. Well, I'm covering you the day
Yeah.
after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I think I've covered you ever since we started.
Okay, look, it's just one day.
But it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's not busy anyways, right?
it isn't. It's not busy. It's a good, I call it my catch up day anyways. It's a good day to update all my files and then I just do some online shopping. I'm off at 3 o'clock. So it's not like there's not shopping left to do for Black
So
Friday if
there's
I
no
feel like
early
it.
out that day.
No, not the day
Oh, okay.
after. Only the day before.
Oh, okay, so the day before there is.
Yeah, the day before Thanksgiving, they always that since
Oh,
I've been with the
actually.
company,
Mhm.
we've always got a half day the day before Thanksgiving, and we've always
Mhm.
got a half day on Christmas Eve.
Mhm. Yeah, actually, no, I remember we do get that half day. I think it seems like every time it comes around, I end up working pretty much a full day
Yeah.
on that day because
Mm.
it's just everybody's trying to cram shit, and then I'm gonna be off, and then it's gonna be a
Mhm.
whole damn weekend. So yeah, it's pretty busy right beforehand.
Yeah, and the thing is and we get a half day on Good Friday. So there's like 3 times a year that we get half days, which
Do
is
we get
nice,
half day
but
Good
at
Friday?
yeah, we get Good
Hmm.
Friday, we do a half day on Good Friday with pay, which is nice, but, with Christmas and Thanksgiving being towards the end of the month,
Mhm.
we don't you're right, we end up working like a full day or, "Oh, I
Mhm.
got instead of an 8-hour day, I worked a 7.5-hour day."
Yeah. Which is
So,
nice that you still get, compensated
yeah,
for the time though. I mean, I debate whether I should just try to work that day.
yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
I
what I
think
wonder is what happens, I mean, this is not the case, but what happens if you like for me, I have a scheduled vacation and then if you end up like not having enough time to use they still allow you to go. Do you just get unpaid? Is that how that works?
that part I don't know.
I literally have to use all my hours.
You're good.
I'll have like 20 hours left, but I just wonder, like, if I had taken a longer time, would that have even been allowed if I didn't have, let's just say that 20 extra hours,
Yeah. I think maybe as you get closer, you can always assess. I told you before, Thanksgiving, depending on what you're doing, you
Yeah, you're
can
not really, it's
we're
just
not
so dead
that
at work now.
busy. It's so dead that I don't
I would think that's like that
except
after
for
Christmas too, right?
you and I are off after Christmas, right? We're taking the
Yeah.
26th off,
Have
so
we
that's
have we
nice.
been off all the time?
No.
Oh, okay.
It I'm trying to think. I think maybe last year I know last year I didn't. I worked the day after Christmas. But it's always dead. Like besides that first year, so guys, Esther and I do mortgage and the rates aren't that great right now. So we don't have a lot of people. I mean, we're getting
Not like
busier,
before, not like
not like
before. Yeah.
before, which is that first year that we started in that department. That was when we were working even the day before Christmas, full day, the day after Thanksgiving and all that. We were
Yeah.
busy.
Well, it's and we did go over right at the holiday time too,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, it was like right
Mhm.
at the end of the year, I feel like.
Yeah. That was
Mhm.
probably the only year that I really felt crap. I'm not going to be able to utilize this half day they're giving us,
Mhm.
which is fine, you know.
Yeah.
So Yeah, as we get closer to the end of the year and stuff, I mean, the end of the month, yeah, it's harder to take
I
that
know.
time, not be busy,
I
I
do
guess.
I do still love that it's on a Thursday both days,
Huh.
we have that next day because that is the thing, like, if you did want it off, you're not feeling like you're gonna be that behind when you get back because
Yeah.
no one's working that day.
Yeah.
Or like the plus side, when you work, you're getting paid
Yeah.
and you don't have to take that time off and it's so chill, right?
Yeah.
So it's beneficial both ways. I mean, it sounds good. I'm gonna see how I feel when it comes closer.
Yeah, because that'll give you another 8 hours of PTO you
Mhm.
can use for your Japan trip.
Mhm. It's like I have enough time, but I just feel like I don't wanna be where I don't have at least 4
Like, you can't be
days.
sick?
Yeah, or I don't wanna pick and choose which day or what I should do about this day or that day, you know?
Yeah.
I wanna just be able to know that I'll have all this extra time when I get back from my trip too.
I wish I could loan you days
I
and
know. Can
hours.
I borrow, like, 8 hours over here, please?
I got you. It's
I know, right?
yeah,
Yeah, it
but
sucks.
bring your laptop, just work in Japan. No.
Let's see, let me convert the hours. I think it's 17
Mhm.
hours or something like that.
You're all working at midnight.
That would be
But
so funny.
mhm,
I mean, shit, if they allowed it, I probably would. I'd be like, "Oh, yeah, I'll just work on these like, I'll work half days."
mhm. Just like a couple days every other day or
Mhm.
whatever.
Yeah. I'll do what you do, but just, international.
Oh,
Because 'cause
yeah,
you're good
so
at that.
I'm the half day queen.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was definitely, I'm scheduled to be off on Halloween, and originally I was
Oh,
supposed
yeah.
to go to yeah, originally I was supposed to go to New Orleans, and I canceled that trip, and now I don't really have anything to do, so I'm hanging out with my neighbors, but I'm like, "Do I keep the day off? Like, what am I
Mhm,
gonna
mhm,
do? My son's gonna be
mhm,
in school, my daughter most likely is gonna be
mhm,
working. Sit
mhm.
in my house with my dogs."
Yeah. Yeah, like, do I really wanna take that day?
Yeah,
Um,
but it'll
I
probably
mean,
be
it
one of
is won't
those,
last.
if I don't take it, I'm gonna be like, "I fucking should have took the day off. It's bullshit.
Mhm,
People know it's
mhm,
Halloween. I'm trying to get off early."
mhm.
I'm
I
like,
know.
"Wait, are you scheduled to cover me on Halloween?"
I
Or and
am
I
I? I don't even
No,
know. I'm like,
it's
"Should I be
somebody
getting off
else
of work early before it gets dark? I have to drive my ass home Halloween day."
with all the
I wish I could
costume
work at
people.
home that day. I'm so traumatized. Can I just work
You
at
should
home
tell
because I
them.
can't
Tell
deal?
them you have
Yeah.
PTSD.
They know. I'm like, they've known for 5 years.
Yeah. Well, now they need to take it seriously.
They know. Yeah. I remember, dude, I had a job where the job that I had with them, where I was a executive assistant to the CEO, and he knew. So he'd be like, "It's fine. If you come to work that day, I'm gonna make sure no one does anything to scare you." He's like, "I promise, just work in my office and no one will do anything to you."
It's
I'll see
funny.
people, all of a sudden I'm focused on working. Where I sat was right in front of his office and I'd be working, and it's like a taller kind of counter table,
Yeah.
and I'm in my desk in little somewhat privacy, and I'm working away, and all of a sudden someone comes with some fox fucking outfit on, like
Fox? Oh,
a
okay.
werewolf type thing. Out of fucking no, like, they've been crawling up to my desk, and they're just like, "Stand up," right away,
Oh my
and I
god.
swear there's been times, like, I fucking almost fell out of the seat of my chair, like, got up and pushed it all the way back and almost landed on my ass. There's times where I had run into my CEO's office and, like, behind the wall. So, I think he was, like, probably entertained. He wasn't even bothered, he fazed by it. He's just like, "Whatever." Like, "Leave her alone."
Yeah.
You know? I see a balloon and freaking clown hair
Mhm.
just walking from around the corner. I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna lose it before I even end the day." It's so crazy.
Halloween this year, I was super excited for it, and now I'm just not as excited. I was supposed to go to New Orleans.
Yeah, but for the purpose of Halloween, to celebrate Halloween there.
New
Okay.
Orleans Halloween time in New Orleans is like Mardi Gras. It's a lot of
Mhm.
fun, and so after I canceled the plans for New Orleans, I was trying to make plans to go to Vegas. Then my one of my girlfriends, invited me to a Halloween party, but then there's some stuff I wanna do on November 1st here, so I'm like, "Alright, I'll just hang out with my neighbors
Yeah.
and be under the influence with them."
Yeah, but I mean, still, you got your crafts, your
Well,
decor.
yeah, I'm gonna do those
That's fun.
before,
That's
but,
fun, though.
Yeah, I just
And a bonfire, I mean, chilling,
yeah.
that sounds like fun.
Yeah, and we just talk, we sit there and talk and pass out candy.
So what about this
Uh,
ice cream
mm,
truck?
oh, the ice cream truck I was telling you?
Yeah. So
So,
is
the
that is
ice
that was that you think that's nothing?
I don't know if he's, like, trying to entice me to come outside because because like I said, my daughter and I, we the ice cream man comes by the house. At first, it was once a week. It was, like, every Friday
Okay.
he would drive by, and then one day, I heard him coming. I was like, "Kaya, the ice cream man's coming. You wanna get ice cream?" And, so, yeah, we got ice cream, but fucking popsicles and shit were 3, $4, and I was like, "Okay." So the next week he came, I was like, "Hi, the ice cream man's here. You wanna get ice
Mm,
cream?" And then the 3rd week, same thing. "You wanna get ice cream?"
mm.
Now he comes by every day, and
Oh,
he kinda,
wow.
like, will stop across the street from a house,
Mhm.
and I feel he's just waiting for me to run and stop him, but I'm like, "Sir, I
Mhm.
can't afford," not
Mhm.
that I can't afford, but I'm not gonna buy a $3 popsicle
Every
ice
time.
cream every day now because he
Mhm.
drives
Mhm.
by every day.
Oh
And
my
I
gosh.
know for a fact it was just every Friday for a while, but now it's
Mhm.
every day, and I'm like, I might be his only customer that is dumb
Oh
enough to
my
buy
gosh.
$4 ice
For
cream.
$4? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
because it's
told
kind
you
of a
I'm
nice
like, $4 ice cream? I'm going to Bonds.
yeah, my office is in the front of the house, so,
Mm.
I can hear him while I'm working, and it's kinda cute.
Mhm.
I feel
Yeah.
kinda like
Like the ice
I'll
cream
stop
dude.
working, and I'm like, "Ice cream man, ice
Mhm.
cream."
Yeah, but dang, I mean, good for you for helping the guy out, like, buying ice cream
Yeah,
because
but
that
now
sucks
he's
if
trying to take advantage,
yeah.
and
He's
we
yeah,
bought
he's trying
ice
to
cream.
entice you. He's like, "I'm right here, convenient, not around the corner. Come
Mhm.
outside, get some ice cream."
Yeah, but
$4?
he's been it's like 350 for, a fudgesicle.
Oh my gosh, a fudgesicle?
Yeah, I think his
Jeez.
cheapest ice cream is $3. And I'm
You remember, like, they used to have, like, those Rocket Pop or Big Pop for, like, a
yeah.
dollar.
Mhm.
I feel like it was a dollar, right?
Yeah, if I
Yeah.
hear him tomorrow, I may go stop him just to take a picture of, like, his prices and show you guys, like,
Mm, mhm, mhm,
this guy and his ice cream
mhm.
is, and
Do you
of
know, I'm
course
like, if
I'm
he's getting wholesale costs, like, if he's getting it at wholesale prices, can he just sell it for $2,
right.
and have a ton of customers? I need to go do that. I need to go get an ice cream truck and drive around. Dollars
Yeah, and
cheapest
it's
ice
funny
cream
because
for convenience.
at first, I remember the first time, few weeks ago when I went and ran and stopped the ice cream. We almost live in a cashless society, and I think I had $6 on me, and
Mm.
it still wasn't enough for my daughter and I and our 2 ice creams. And he's like, "Don't worry, I got tap
Mm.
pay." I was like, "Fuck,
Oh my gosh, that's
I
so
accept
funny.
card." Omar, all
Yeah.
right,
Mm. He wasn't like, "Don't worry about the extra 50 cents, yeah,
yeah. What's
go
crazy
get
is
your
that
card."
when I think about it, because I work from home and it's my kids and I in the house, that first week that I stopped the ice cream man recently, because I would stop him a couple times even last year, but
Mhm.
I think that
It
was
was
the
the same
only
guy?
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I think that was the only interaction outside of my house and outside of Teams messages and stuff that I had with anybody. So,
Wow, really?
yeah, and he's a nice
Wow.
guy, but I'm like, "Sir, stop."
Mhm,
Yeah, I'm
mhm.
just waiting for the day that he comes and rings his doorbell or honks his horn in my driveway.
Oh my gosh, he's, like, right in front of your driveway with his car.
Yeah, in my driveway, like, "Hey," yelling.
Mhm. To turns on the music, the ice cream
Mhm.
truck music. Does he do that?
Yeah.
Do you hear that?
Mhm. That's how I
Oh,
hear
wow,
him is
okay.
I hear the ice cream and
Mhm,
like I said, the
mhm,
first 2 weeks I was all excited. Now I'm like, "Okay, I think you're trying to take advantage of me.
mhm.
I think you're trying to hustle me, sir."
I don't need that much ice cream for $4 almost.
No,
Yeah.
especially like we have ice cream in the house.
Oh my
I'll
gosh.
just drink
Yeah,
my
see?
water.
No. Yeah, I
This is
know.
water, guys, just
Is it
FYI.
is it water?
It is. So it's this it turns green when it's cold.
Oh, okay, it's one of those
Yeah.
cups.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
But
cool.
it is water. I'm not
Mhm.
drinking whatever that would
Whatever
be.
that is. Gatorade. I was wondering about that. What is she
Oh, my
drinking
cup.
over there? Tropical
It's
beverage or something? Like
it's my under the influence, my adult
Yeah,
beverages.
exactly.
Yeah.
Your adult
I don't
beverage in a
drink
water cap.
I don't drink by myself,
Oh,
you know?
okay.
When I went to my doctor's appointment, they ask you this, "Do you smoke and do you drink?" I do tell them I drink, but sometimes I feel like it's not even worth it to answer. I drink maybe once every 2 months
Yeah. Yeah. You're like,
unless
"No."
yeah, unless I'm going to Vegas or if I go out of town,
Mhm,
then I will drink that almost every
mhm.
day, but
Yeah,
yeah.
because 'cause you're filling out the form and it's like, how often? Occasionally, sometimes, every day, weekly,
Yeah.
and you're just like, "Why do I have to explain the littlest details?" No, like, if I'm not drinking
Yeah.
really, then I don't need to say yes. I get it, but
Yes.
yeah, that's funny, those
So
doctor office forms.
yeah, doctors, that's the thing is I'm trying to take my health more seriously and go to the doctor every year and do my checks and my blood work and my mammograms and my all that
Mhm,
stuff. But
mhm.
so I've had to do mammograms for the last 2 years just because I'm like they offer it to me. So I'm like, all right, somebody might
Yeah.
as well fill me up. Um just kidding. But, they offer it to me and, so I go, but I'm always like, I'll talk to my stepdad and he's like, "Oh, what'd you do for your birthday?" And it's always on my birthday. And I was like, "Oh,
Oh
I
my
got a
gosh, why did you
mammogram
get a mammogram on your birthday?
on my
That is
birthday.
too
Happy
funny.
birthday to me."
Yeah. I mean, I feel like before I never wanted to go to the doctors, like for annual checkups and all that, even with insurance, but still now I'm like, no, I have the follow-up alerts and everything, make the appointment now.
Yes.
I would rather know shit right up front,
Right.
you know?
Yeah. I've been taking it a lot more seriously because
Yeah.
the way we grew up, we didn't go to the doctors.
Yeah.
Which is
Unless you were like
crazy.
really sick and needed medicine.
Yeah. I mean, I told you guys I fell out of the car. My mom didn't take me to the
And
doctor.
yeah. She took you home and inspected
And
you
it's
herself.
not like we didn't have insurance. My dad retired from the Navy. We had
Mhm.
we had insurance, but
Yeah.
it's just one of those things. I remember once speaking of doctors, there's 2 times I remember my parents taking me to the doctor. One time I was young, I'm maybe like 7, and I
Mhm.
had this really bad ear pain and we went to urgent care and they ended up, checking my ears. They pulled all this plastic out of my ear. I was like, I don't know what I was digging
Oh my god.
because I would just like
Plastic.
dig in my ear for weird and there was like chunks of I don't know what it was, plastic. Another time my sister and I were wrestling in the front yard.
Mhm,
I was in high school, we were wrestling and then we were playing like my sister's older, so she was a senior. I would think I was a freshman. We're playing
mhm.
like WWF in the front yard and then
Oh
she
my
she
gosh.
came down on me and her knee hit my chest really
Oh,
hard
wow.
and then I kind of flipped her off of me and
Yeah.
stuff. And I had this prolonged chest pain. We ended up going to
Oh,
the
wow.
emergency room. My parents got tired of waiting and they were like, "I think you'll be fine." And we ended up leaving and I never saw the doctor.
Oh, what?
They didn't want to wait.
No,
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say, like, something crazy had happened.
No. We
Wow.
we left.
Oh my
Um
gosh.
I we growing up we had a pool and while the swimming pool was getting built, I decided I wanted to go help and I was sweeping and I stepped on
Mhm.
a rusty nail and
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
And do you remember those like wicker sandals? And
Mm.
I was wearing these, like, wicker looking sandals, I stepped on the nail, it went through my shoe,
Oh,
and
no.
I didn't really think too much of it, but I was like, "My foot's really sweaty."
Oh
And then
my
sure enough, I
gosh.
look and there was just,
It was
like,
blood.
footprints of blood every
Oh my god,
and,
how did you not like, how you didn't feel it then?
um,
No.
I don't know, but
Oh,
I don't know what
wow.
happened, but yeah, my dad took it out, and then
Oh my god, a rusty nail.
my mom put some hydrogen peroxide, called it a day.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
Oh
I
my
get it,
gosh.
my parents didn't grow up going to the doctors either.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, they're like, "You're gonna be fine.
yeah,
You don't look like you're gonna die or anything. It's totally
yeah,
fine. No bones out of place."
yeah.
Wow.
Looking
Yeah,
back,
no,
I'm
I
like,
feel like
there's probably times my parents should have sent us to the doctors.
mhm. Just in case. Yeah, and I'm
Yeah,
over here like, something happens, I'm like, "Oh my god, we gotta go to the emergency room right now." It's so
yeah,
crazy, eh? Times have changed.
yeah.
It's insane.
Every little thing.
Mhm. Yeah. I
But
don't remember
yeah,
my parents ever doing any schoolwork with me, and now here I am with the kids every day.
yeah.
A little bit of yeah, it's so wild how different it is.
I remember my mom helping me with my homework up until maybe 3rd or 4th grade,
Oh, wow.
but she was mad at me every single time, and it was a fight. I felt bad for mom. Now that I'm a
Because
parent
you
and
didn't
that
wanna do it?
I didn't wanna do it, I just didn't get fractions, math is not my
Mm.
subject. It just never
Mhm,
was, and my mom
mhm,
would try to help me with my homework and
mhm,
just get super mad at me, and
mhm.
then yeah, which I get. I mean,
Frustrated.
frustrated, she just got home from work herself, it's she already as an adult, I understand now, and now that I
Mhm,
have my own kids and had to go through
mhm,
that. But it's like, yeah, you already worked, you were away from home for 9, 10 hours. You
mhm,
come home, you gotta make dinner, clean the kitchen, and then help me with my
mhm,
homework. I'm tired of my ass too.
mhm.
And then
Yeah.
this girl just doesn't want to concentrate and try. I was just then
Mhm,
I'd cry and
mhm. Oh my gosh, that's
she'd
so
get
funny.
more
I don't know why I
mad.
thought you were good at math. I thought you were good at math.
A lot of people think because of what we do that we're good at math, and I'm like, there's not a lot
Mhm.
of math that goes into what we do.
Mm. No, because there's calculators and spreadsheets.
Yes, and it calculates it for us.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
definitely if we require too much math, no, it's not for me.
it's basic math at that. It's not like
Mm.
we're doing, fractions. So, adding,
That's too
dividing,
funny.
subtracting, and
Yeah,
multiplying
so
the end.
did you help your kids then?
I get my daughters. My son never really got homework.
Okay.
But my daughters, I
Yeah.
would help them. And then my stepdaughter that lived with me for 8 years, I helped her as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I
my
feel like
son,
it's hard.
yeah, I didn't have to. I had
Mhm.
actually a few stepkids during my marriages and stuff. I had 2 with my first marriage and 1 with my second marriage, and, yeah, I helped them with their homework as well because they lived with us, and
Mhm.
but yeah, I learned right around 5th grade is when you're supposed to stop helping your kids with homework anyways, because they need
Oh,
to
why do you
learn.
say that?
Well,
Mm.
this is what a teacher was telling me, because they need to learn to use the resources that they have and
Mhm. Like,
to figure it out
independently
themselves.
work on their
Yeah,
homework. Yeah.
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 There's
That
too
makes
many
sense.
resources nowadays, you
Mhm.
know,
Yeah, that makes
with
sense.
the internet,
Mhm.
you know you know, what we have encyclopedias? Well, we didn't.
Yeah, encyclopedias, oh my gosh, I remember that. We had somebody donated my parents' encyclopedias,
Like the
and we
entire
had, like,
set,
the
A through Z?
yeah, yeah. It was insane. I remember it was upstairs on this kind of, I don't know, what do you call it? But it was like cabinetry or whatever and a shelf, and we had it all lined up. So we would I think maybe one of them went missing, but we had a neighbor across the way who had all their encyclopedias, and we would just go over there for like S. Everything in S. "Hey, can I borrow your encyclopedia, please?" You know? It
That's
was
funny.
funny. But yeah,
We had
it was crazy.
3 encyclopedias, ABC. That was
Oh
it.
my gosh. Yeah. I don't even
And
know who donated it. That had to been like, I
I
don't know.
remember my mom saying it was something like, "You spend so much money at the grocery store and you get an encyclopedia." It was something like that as of how she got
Oh.
them.
Oh, wow.
She's like, "Yeah," and then, we stopped at before D, so we had ABC, that was it.
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
And
I
I
was
just
telling the
remember
kids
going
about
through it,
that.
I'm like, "Armadillo,"
Mhm. Mhm.
"Cougar."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
anything after
It's
that, no.
funny because I tell the kids to this day because we have a children's library, does these it has a little library store within the library, and they sell books for like 50 cents, a dollar, or you can I think there's donations, or you can come get a free book that day or whatever, if
Yeah.
you're a library card holder or whatever. And, one day they saw a children's dictionary, so they were like, "Oh, we should get this." I'm like, "Start reading that. You're gonna wanna start reading that. Just do, like, 5 words a day,
Yeah.
even, just as little as 5 words a day. Why not?"
Yeah.
I'm like, I should start reading it with you guys. Let me
Yeah.
build my vernacular." I'm over here reading romance books. That's what I got in me.
I don't really read. And that's the thing is I enjoy reading. I just don't.
Mhm.
I read Instagram.
I think that's the thing is I'll have a physical book, and I would prefer a physical book, but luckily I'm on Instagram on my iPad, so then I'll go to my books, Apple Books, and start reading a little bit,
Yeah.
and then get sidetracked, go back. But yeah, it's convenient when it's on the iPad or something, a device.
I was watching Young Sheldon, and she's talking to her brother, and she was telling him, "Yeah, you get everything you want." And she was like, "I asked mom and dad to buy me this book, and I had to check it out from the library instead, and there's a booger on it."
Oh my god, that's wait, what kind of movie is this though, or show?
No, 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 it's a show.
Like,
Young
oh,
Sheldon
it's a
is
show. Young
so you
Sheldon.
know the Big Bang Theory?
Oh yeah, okay.
So it's
Mhm.
when Sheldon was a little kid.
Oh, got
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. That's funny that you
I
say that
watched
because
that
there'll be
while
times
yeah, I
oh,
watched
what?
that
You
while I
watched it while
work.
what?
I have it playing while I work.
Yeah. Um, it's funny that you say that because I will take Winston to the library and I'm like, "Oh, you should get this book." He's like, "Oh, I actually wanted to buy that book." And I go, "No, well, we'll just borrow it here." He's like, "They're nasty." Find random disgusting things in there. He's like, "They're so nasty. I don't even want that one." It's
Do
so funny because 'cause I'm like, "It's true. It is kind of."
do you remember back in the day, you would get your textbooks and then you can look or even a library book and you can look who checked it out before
Oh,
you or
yeah,
who
yeah,
had
because 'cause
the
they'd
that
have the
was always
cards.
fun.
Yeah,
They
they
don't
would,
do
like,
that
you'd have to
anymore.
I know. No, you would take it to the librarian, they'd stamp, like, the date, right?
Mhm.
They would stamp the date on there and put that little card back, and you could see, yeah, the
Like,
previous
who
people who
checked it
borrowed
out
it.
before you?
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, why did they I mean, I get why they got rid of it, but,
Yeah,
um, yeah, because now I don't know if you've been to the library lately, but now you just take the book, you could
they
put it
scan it.
on this little machine, scan it, the whole stack,
Mhm.
scan it, and it already picks up everything you already picked up, you
Yeah.
chose. Yeah, but I like the old school way.
Mhm. I thought that was always
When
fun, like, "Oh, so
Mhm,
and so had this book before."
mhm, mhm. Yeah, that was always cool. So many
Yeah.
things back in the day were way better,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
and
Like,
it was so different,
when they would roll
so
in the
different.
TV, you're like, "Oh, it's
Oh,
gonna be a good
yeah.
day."
Oh my god, yeah, at school,
Mhm.
they
"It's
would
gonna
bring
be a
in
good
that
day,
fat
guys."
old cubed up TV on that, yeah, rack or
The
whatever.
rolling
Mhm.
stand, and then
Yeah, the
it had,
rolling
like, a
stand.
VCR underneath.
Mhm, mhm.
Well, but now we just live in crazy times as it is anyways.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, just
I know, it's like you never fucking know what's gonna happen next. It's
yep,
bizarre.
yeah. I say it all the time. I'm like, "I'm ready to move out of the country."
Mhm, I know. I'm telling you, there needs to be a combination of sorts. I would go to Japan, but I just wonder, how do I do the summer?
What do you
Like
mean?
a or even monsoon season, or
Oh, yeah.
in all summer they have the is it cicadas there? They have
Mm,
cicadas there. And so they are everywhere through the trees. All you hear is all the buzzing. They
that
don't really bother you, but they're there and you can hear them and then you can see them everywhere. So if you can't deal, like, yeah, you just can't? I mean, what do I
yeah,
do in those months? It's just stay inside. I mean, fine if I have to stay inside for 3 whole months.
right.
Yeah. That's the only thing I always think about. Oh, I want to move there so badly. Because I mean, I they say that the typical career man or woman there, especially men,
Mhm.
work like to death, but they are natives. So
Yeah,
like I it's different, the employment is a little different, but when you're going there not being a native and you're just there for, let's just say, on a work visa for a little bit, right? It's different. It's like the people who are speaking English and the Americans or even other expats, they're fine. They're not
mhm.
overworked. Yeah. So, I mean, I wonder what that would be like. I want to go check it out. Like, what would it be like to go? Like, how do you buy a house there? Should I
Yeah.
go look at a house there? Like, I don't know. I always look online too, and it's like,
What
wow. I mean, it's all tiny. You can't expect a whole freaking 4,000 square foot home. I mean, yeah, you can, but most of it's that 3 bedroom house feels like it's a probably a 2 bedroom condo.
yeah. I
Yeah.
I follow a lot of people that live the nomadic life and they live
Mhm.
overseas and it was funny because I was watching this one video. I don't remember if I sent it to you or I sent it to somebody else we work with, and it was certain Asian countries will just hire white people just to be white and be in the office. Just
Mhm.
they don't really have a job, but
Just,
just
like,
to
be
be white.
present? Oh
Be
my
present, and
gosh.
we're gonna put you on a brochure, and we're gonna do this, and yeah, just so they
Mhm.
can
Like, you're,
show
like, the representative of the
diversity.
company. Yeah. Wow, I mean, I could be that.
Well, you're the
I mean, I
Asian
wish I
girl
was
in the
yeah.
they're
I
like, "You're
mean,
one of us." You're like, "No,
American
I'm
enough?
not."
Yeah. Am I American enough, or do I really have to
Yeah.
have that white girl look?
Yeah. No, they want, like, the blonde-haired, blue-eyed. I was like, "Damn it."
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, the brunettes
Jeez, that
and
would be a
dark-haired.
job.
Right. What's your job?
Mhm.
Being white?
I think you did send me that. Something like that. I mean,
Yeah,
I
I was like,
remember
"You don't
seeing
wanna
something like
know
that
colored
that's kind of
people?"
ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, but I love that idea, though, leaving the country,
Yeah.
you know?
Yep. That is
Would you really seriously do it?
I would do, 6 months, a year here, that kind of thing, but I don't know. I wanna
Mhm,
just be able to pick up and go when I wanna go.
mhm.
Yeah, I love my kids, but I'm like, "If you guys don't wanna come with me, then figure it out.
Bye.
Go."
Mhm.
Yeah. Don't
Yeah.
say you're holding me back. I'm just kidding.
I'm staying here for you. Just come with
I
me.
know. Obviously my son, and I even asked my son, I was like, TJ, if we were to move out of the country and say move to the Philippines or Japan or China or wherever, would you be okay with that? And he's just like, do they got internet? And I'm like, they sure do.
They got some internet, don't
Their
that.
internet, Japan and China, no, their internet's probably
Mhm,
better than ours.
mhm, mhm. That's so funny. Even Victor talks about, "Oh, if the kids could do homeschool, let's just go live in a freaking RV and go around the freaking
I
states,"
want to
like,
do
that
that.
kind of thing, you know? And that way you get to go everywhere you wanna go, not worried about where are we gonna stay and all of that,
Yep.
and, you can take your time, explore 1 day here or 2 days there, 3 days, wherever you want,
Yeah.
and yeah, carefree. I would love that. I know the
Yeah.
kids would too.
I
There's
would,
just so much out there.
I would do that, but I'm not a homeschool parent. We
Yeah.
tried that during the pandemic and I was like, "Oh my god, this is horrible." My son.
Oh, I remember you telling me. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a hard.
Yeah.
I mean, they
It
do
was funny.
yeah, that's like full on homeschool.
There was this because I'll post things on Facebook and like part of my morning routine is to check my memories on Facebook. Every
Mhm,
morning I love to see my memories pop up. So I was posting
mhm,
some things that was going on during the pandemic, during that
mhm,
2020 time. And there's just the funniest things that was going on while my son was trying to do this homeschool thing. Mind you, he is in special needs and it's a bunch of autistic kids that have no filter. I remember just kind of just doing like quick little recaps on my Facebook so it'll pop up. And uh one time there the teacher was like, "Oh, TJ, did you do the peanut butter and jelly worksheet?" And he goes, "What is that?" She's like, that was what we did yesterday." And his response was, "Well, that's good for you guys." What? He said, "That's good for you guys."
Oh
No, we're
my
asking,
gosh.
like, "Where's your
Yeah.
sheet?" And then
Mhm, mhm,
just like the trying to get all the kids online and the parents helping them and parents not knowing how to mute their mics and they were talking shit about the
mm.
teachers unmuted. And I was like, this is
Oh,
a
so it was that kind of
hot
setup where you're
mess.
going online and you see everybody and it's
You
basically an online class. Okay, so it was like
Yes.
legit. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
They were doing it that they were trying to get on Teams meetings and then depending on the kids, they were separating the kids. All right, this teacher aide will take 3 or 4 students on a chat
Mhm.
and vice, going around and then TJ was falling asleep on the videos and they were like
My gosh, like how many people are in the whole meeting or class?
So at that time, he was still in elementary school, and there was probably only like 12 kids in the class.
Oh,
And
okay,
so
okay.
there was like one main teacher and then two teachers' aides. So they would, like four, 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 and they would go in
Mhm.
because they kind of need a little bit more hands on.
Mhm.
And that's just hard, even if you are a general ed teacher and you have 30 kids all trying to be on a Zoom meeting or whatever, like, that's ridiculous.
Mhm. And then, like, how old was TJ even at the time?
So that was
Because that was during
2020.
COVID.
He was 10.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's just so
9
difficult.
9 9 and 10.
Mm.
That was 4th and 5th grade, and then I just remember we were still in California, and we moved to Arizona in 2020, and in October of 2020, and they were full open here in Arizona. I remember coming to visit Arizona Memorial Day of 2020, and I was able to get my nails done. We were able to sit down in
Wow.
restaurants already. They closed down briefly, and then they were like, "All right, we're done with this."
Yeah.
And
So
so
was it at the time when they were like, "Okay, people can start opening up if you are doing your business," or
mm,
not even at that
so
point yet?
it
Oh,
was like,
okay.
the plexiglass in between
Mm,
booths. Um, People weren't wearing masks, not
mm,
everywhere. It wasn't a requirement to wear a mask.
mhm.
I just remember being able to get my nails done. This was less than 2 months after the pandemic even started. Arizona was like,
Mhm.
fuck this shit. We're not closing down like that. And
Wow, okay, I didn't know
yeah.
that.
So when we moved here, it was still in 2020. And I was very apprehensive because they were like, no, we're doing in person school. And I was
Mm,
like, "Oh, wait, we're not there in California
mhm,
yet." And I don't even think it was until 2021 that they had the kids go to school
mhm,
in California. So,
mhm.
but my son definitely needs that. He's not an online learner. He needs the interaction and the hands-on and
Well, thank goodness that whole thing was over because that was some wild times. Oh my gosh, we lived in Vegas at the time, at the start of it, and
Mhm.
luckily for us, we worked at a really good company, and they basically paid us for the time that we were off. We had to shut
See,
down. It was when we worked on the strip. Mm,
we did
yeah.
not I was still with the company that you and I work for, and nope, we were busy. I remember having
Wow.
35 to 40 files and unlimited overtime. We were working 15,
Mhm.
16 hours a day,
Yeah,
um,
'cause I feel like
on
when I
top of
came
trying to do
on, it
this
was,
with
like,
my kid.
mandatory, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't it mandatory? Yeah,
Y
mandatory overtime,
That's how
even
I
into
accrued so
Saturday?
much PTO
Mm.
because
Oh.
we accrue vacation and all that based on how many hours we work. And
Mm.
then when you're not using it because where are you gonna
Mhm.
go?
Mhm, mhm. You're already working from home, yeah, and you couldn't even go anywhere.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess that's a good thing too, because it's not
Yeah,
like you were trying to go anywhere. So you're like, "Well, I have nothing to do, so I'm just gonna sit here and, make some money."
right.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
we
we
were
we
really
made a
lucky with that.
lot of money. I made a
Yeah.
lot of money in 2020 and 2021. I made really good money because of the overtime and
Mm,
the bonuses and certain managers we would have contests. And it was like if you close this much, you'll win this much
mhm.
money. I got second place on one of them and I still on top of my bonus I won like 2500 bucks.
Oh,
And I think first
wow.
place was like 3000. They were giving us contests. Yeah,
That's some
I
good
made pretty good money.
incentives.
Mhm.
Yeah. Wow.
I was like, "Can we have another
That's
yeah,
amazing.
we haven't had a contest since, like, 2020,
Yeah, I
maybe
was gonna say,
2021."
wow, that's a huge difference.
They were There was a lot of money to be made, and it
Mhm.
was one of those things, we all took advantage of it, which what else are you gonna do,
Yeah,
you
why
know?
not? That's really good. That's amazing.
Yeah, but it was
I didn't even think
unfortunate,
about
like,
that.
yeah, we worked our butts off. For sure, nobody was working less than 50 hours, for sure, but everybody was, like, 55, 60-hour weeks, work your shift and then clock out, get your kids dinner, then clock back in, and
Mhm. Wow.
then
That's
weekends
hard
and
though. I think I remember coming in when at a time when it was extremely busy and,
yeah.
which was good. Yeah, it was good timing for sure. I remember how busy it was back then. That was insane.
Mm. We hired a bunch of people and we were outsourcing people from
Oh, I
India
remember.
and
Yeah, for the, like, underwriting, right?
mhm.
Yeah, I remember that. It was only for underwriting?
Yeah, that I know of, yeah. There may have
Yeah, that
been
I
other
know too.
positions, but the people that we worked with, yeah, we had some people from India that were helping do the underwriting and stuff and
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, when I look at the contacts list in the file and it's saying like contract underwriter, just brings me back to, oh wow, I forgot that we used to have that.
Yeah.
That's insane, huh? That was weird too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like not even able to really get a hold of anybody.
Well, yeah, they were
You know,
working like different times than us and
you would think that it's the same time zone that try to
yeah.
align with our time zone. Yeah.
There was just and maybe they had I don't know how it worked for them, but I remember like I would clock in the morning and then I'd have these emails from some of the people that we outsourced and the email came in at 1 o'clock in the morning, 11. I'm like, all right.
Mm-hmm. And you're emailing them and you know you're not going to hear back until after
Yeah.
business hours.
We only had a
Yeah.
very small window to actually have communication with them because then they were off when we were working
Mm.
for the most part.
Isn't that
So,
wild? Like that was actually kind of weird to me. I would never think it would be like outsourced like because it's not a
yeah.
call center type of thing,
Mm-mm.
you
And
know.
I'm like, do they even know how to underwrite? Like, they they
I
did
actually
okay, I guess, but still,
yeah,
it was a
I
headache.
actually did work for, a company where they had auditors that were outsourced. It
Yeah.
was weird too. But yeah, you're just like, "Wow, are they a CPA in that country or who are they?"
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, that was weird. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, this was fun. Again, it's nice doing this and yeah, we will see
Yeah, it
you
was fun
guys
getting online.
next week, all right?
See you next
Yeah.
week, and then we are thinking about what, doing maybe mini or episodes in between the weekly episodes here and
Yeah.
there. Yeah, we'll
Here
throw in a
and there
little
we're going to be
mhm,
throwing in some stuff and still looking for
mhm,
your guys' feedback and
mhm,
yeah, let us know what you guys
yeah,
want.
yep, and we still don't have that outro, so
Yeah.
throw that in there
You know
too.
what? We may never have one, guys,
Mhm,
but
that's
have a
okay.
all right. Bye.
Bye, see ya.